Smile. Are you smiling now? Okay, good. I just wanted to start this video on a happy, positive note. My name is Laura, if we've never met before. Hello! It's very, very nice to have you here. Today on my channel, we are talking all about people pleasers. Maybe we have someone in our life right now who's the people pleaser, or most importantly, maybe you are the people pleaser. Whatever the case may be, I wanted to give you 3 ways to stop being a people pleaser and why it's really not the best way to live your life. I made myself a strong cup of joe. And if you guys know me, you know that the coffee addiction is very real in this household. Oh, that's fresh. All right, so to quickly define what I'm talking about when I say people pleaser. These are people that put everybody else before themselves. And for some people, saying yes to things has just become a habit, but for others, they are literally addicted to the feeling that they get when other people need them. It's where they feel super important because they're helping out in someone else's life other than focusing on their own. And please do not get me wrong, being there for other people and caring for others is an amazing quality to have. But where it can tend to get unhealthy is when your sense of security and personal self-confidence is purely based on what others think of you and where you need the approval of others to feel good about yourself. So like if you were to tell a friend or family member the word no, you would worry constantly about what that would do to your relationship, what they would think of you. And then it begins to cause a ton of internal stress because instead of saying no, you'll go out of your way to do something for someone, but you might not have the time, the energy, the resources, whatever it may be, so you just say yes instead of just being honest with yourself and saying no and saving yourself from all of that stress. It's really honestly that simple. It's if someone asks you for something or to do something for them, you have the opportunity to say yes or to say no. So if it's something that you honestly don't want to do or can't do, it's not within your skill set, whatever, you have the option to just say no, regardless of how the other person is gonna feel or how they might react to you saying no. Because at the end of the day, we really don't have control over how other people are going to react. You know, like we only have control over ourselves and how we choose to respond. Tip number 2 is to set boundaries. In my opinion, something I've recently realized is it's so important to take time for yourself. And I don't mean this in like a selfish or self-centered type of way, but it really is okay to just set aside time for just you and focusing on you and your needs. And a surefire way to do this is to just set healthy boundaries. And I was reading a self-help book recently, so it talked about taking a moment to write down all of the things that you said yes to doing that you didn't want to do in the past 3 to 6 months of your life. Once you've written all those things out, then you can go down through the list and look at each item and think about why you didn't want to do those things. The reasons may vary and they're different for everyone, but maybe it would be, you know, it cut into family time, or I didn't have enough sleep, but I told someone I would do this and I, you know, got like 4 hours of sleep and had to go work a 15-hour day the next day. Whatever the situation might be, write down why you didn't want to do those things. Once you've completed step 2, you can move on to step 3, which is setting up those boundaries that are really going to reflect all of the things you value in life. So maybe you'd write down, I really value getting enough sleep, or I really value spending this quality time with my friends or family. So then in the future, when someone asks you to do something and you can pause and think about it and say, oh, you know what? In your head, of course, that's gonna cut into family time that I really don't wanna miss out on. And you can respectfully say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. And my third and final tip is to just not dwell on things. My parents always used this phrase when I was growing up, and it was let your yes be yes and your no be no. So if you're gonna make plans with someone and you do commit to it, let your yes be yes. Don't be a flake. Don't bail on people because that's just not courteous and honestly just rude. But if you get asked to do something and you really don't want to do it, it doesn't fit with your schedule, and it's just like you feel obligated, just say no and then be okay with the choice you made saying no. Don't lay in bed and worry, oh, this person's gonna be so mad at me, I said no to them, they're not gonna like me, blah, 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 blah. That's just negative self-talk, and it's such a waste of time and energy. It's not gonna get you anywhere. You've already made the choice, so just rest in the choice you made. There's no sense in worrying about something like that, and there's no sense letting other people have that much control and power over you. You are the one that controls your thoughts, your mind, your emotions, all of those things. So choose to think positive and healthy thoughts. I've made a few videos on this in the past, so I'll link those down in the description box below, but that's like the main tip I can give you, is to just not dwell on things and worry so much about what other people think about you. If you guys like videos like this, again, thumbs this video up. It just helps me know what it is you're into, what you like seeing. I just want to encourage you today that I myself have tendencies to be a people pleaser. None of us are perfect. I'm not claiming to be perfect. I don't have anything like fully figured out. I'm still working on myself as well. We're all working on ourselves, but that's what this channel is about, is to just kind of work on things together. And I want to share all of the advice and just things that have helped me along the way in my journey of 25 years here on this planet, and just hopefully spread positivity and encouragement to you guys. So I thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever it may be for you, and I will be seeing you all in my next video. Bye guys!